Hello once again, football fans. Welcome to another edition of Casino Regina's Turf TV right here on YouTube. I'm your host, the voice of the Riders, Rod Pedersen, and it's episode 9. This week, all the latest from the Saskatchewan Roughriders after their 54-14 blowout of the Edmonton Eskimos here at Mosaic Stadium, and we'll preview this week's game Thursday against the BC Lions. We'll catch up with Riders defensive coordinator Reggie Hunt, linebacker Reggie Hunt, get the thoughts of Fred Perry as he heads into BC for the first time since knocking Dave Dickinson out with a concussion. Who knows when he'll be back, but we'll start this session with Rider coach Ken Austin and his media scrum from Monday.
Do you expect any lineup changes from the game for Thursday? Any changes? Any guys come that were injured that might be ready to go this Thursday?
It's hard to say right now. Anton may be back, but we're still not sure yet, and we're still not sure about Luke as well. So we'll know a little bit more tomorrow.
Can you tell us what the condition is with Michael? There's been reported that it might be a heart murmur. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, it's a condition. I'm not a doctor, but it's a condition with his heart palpitations and that kind of thing. So he's getting an echocardiogram and another set of tests, and then we'll determine it from there.
When you talked about Michael's condition, I mean, when guys get injured, it's an injury. You see like an arm or leg injury. It's about football, but this isn't about football. I mean, how concerning is that for you as a coach, and just as a general person, to see something like that happen to one of your players?
Well, I'm concerned for any player, that has physical issues. I played too, so and I know how important it is to players and how important it is to Mike. And players put a lot of time, energy into their profession and into the sport, and guys want to play. So I know how disappointing it is when you can't. So we're going to do the right thing by all of our players with respect to their health and make sure we make good, informed decisions. I mean, every team has short turnarounds. They're going to dress their guys, we'll dress our guys. So we'll be ready to play.
How impressed with you with the depth once again? Guys like Kyle Mitchell, Lance Frazier coming in and seeming to step up. It just seems every week it's somebody new. John Chick before. I mean, happy with the way things are working out with the depth for you guys? Very
happy. We've got young guys that don't have a lot of experience that are stepping up and playing well, and that's a credit to the football team and a credit to the leadership on the team to keep everybody accountable and to make sure that the expectations are set at a level that allows for them to be successful.
Is it when you put in as much time preparation-wise as you do, and you see it unfold the way it does on Saturday, do you give yourself any time to at least be contented over that kind of performance?
You must be kidding. No, that one got behind us pretty quick. We're on to BC. Our job is just to put guys in position to be successful. This is still about the players. I played too, and it's still about players knowing what to do, playing with effort, playing clean, and being accountable to each other. Once the ball's kicked off, the players have to make the plays.
When you as a coach draw it up and then it works according to the scheme, is there at least that split second where you can think, gee, that worked nice?
No, I don't know. I don't really think that way. It's just we have a plan. The plan sometimes goes according to schedule, sometimes it doesn't. Look, when it's not a perfect world out there, and there's a lot that doesn't look like it does on the whiteboard once you snap the ball. I had a coach once say it's controlled chaos at best once the ball's snapped.
A little bit. We got a little familiar with him. I don't think there's too much film on him other than the film we seen on him the other day, and he's a short yardage guy, but they are what they are, though. They come in and they get the ball to the right guys. I think, like I said, Jarvis did a good job the other day, but other than that, they don't have much film on him.
Last time you guys played him, obviously it didn't go your way. Is there a bit of a revenge factor for Thursday night?
Yeah, I think so. I think we found our edge back. We're a hungry team now. I think we're going to go into BC place to win this game. Last time they beat us was pretty devastating to us, and they beat us in all phases of the game, and we looked good even with them this week. What I think we played hard last time is just when you eliminate when you make mistakes like we did in that game, you can't let a team that of that caliber, you know, giving them any favors. You got to make them beat you. You know, you can't give them favors. So we have to eliminate our mistakes this time and take it to them.
With Jackson in, do they do anything differently on defense that they might, on offense rather, that they might do if whether Pierce or Dickinson was in there?
Well, I think they will, but you know, it's hard to say because the times that he has played, he hasn't been the starter. You know, it's a difference being a starter versus coming in. You know, he's come in and against us, you know, he had a lead. So I'm sure they were asking him to do different things. When he came in against the Calgary game, it was a tight ball game, it was a close ball game. They made some plays, they got the lead. So now they're not asking him to have to make a lot of plays. Starting from the get-go, he's going to see the defense for the first time. It's not sitting on the sideline for the last 2 quarters and then come in and play. I suspect that they're going to do what they do, but also at the same time play to his strengths, which is being an athlete back there. You know, he makes plays, he's got a strong arm, and it's a challenge for us. But it's a challenge regardless of who they have back there. And again, our key thing is to come out there and do what we're supposed to do. And they're going to do what they're supposed to do, and they've been very successful at it.
You go out there and try to put more pressure on them than maybe you would if a Dickinson or a Pierce were in there?
Well, I think you go in there trying to execute your game plan, and the thing that BC has done, and they've done really well to get them going, is they establish a running game. So, no different than any other game that we've always talked about is we want to make a team one-dimensional. You take away the running game, now you put the ball in Jackson's hands every snap, where all of a sudden if Smiths get going, all of a sudden he's in 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, which all of a sudden now they dictate the flow of the game, and the offensive line is aggressive. So what we want to do is take away the run, put the not pressure, but put the game in Jackson's hands and make him have to step up and make a lot of plays.
You saw him play here when the Lions came here last time. Does that give you a bit of a book on him and maybe a better idea of what you can expect from him on Thursday?
Well, I think the thing that you expect from him is him executing their game plan as far as what they're asking him to do. I think there's some things that they might try to move the pocket a little bit more, but for the most part, BC's going to do what BC does regardless of who they have in that quarterback. And our thing is to go in there and to minimize the big play and to win second down. We have to win first down, but we have to win our fair share of second down. Again, to put pressure on him, whether it's by pass rush, or in coverage, because you can't sit there and bring the house all the time. You can, but all of a sudden now it's an easy read for him as far as where he's going to go with the football. So, and eventually they can block everybody up. So you want to do is try to make sure he's not in a comfort zone and to make him have to make a lot of plays.
Casino Regina TurfTV right here on YouTube. I'm your host, Rod Pedersen. Don't forget that your comments are always welcome, and email us anytime at turftv@pedersenmedia.com. 80% of our viewers are from outside the province, so if you're coming home for Labor Day weekend, the game's already sold out, but you can get your tickets, 2 of them, for $350, 2 nights accommodation to a downtown Regina hotel, pre-game barbecue in that end zone, the south end zone here at Mosaic Stadium, and gaming coupons to the casino. Go to casinoregina.com for all the details and to purchase yours. As we mentioned, Fred Perry, public enemy #1, coming into Vancouver for Thursday's game against the Lions after knocking Dave Dickinson out with a concussion. The last time they met here, July 13th, Fred talked about the BC game this week.
I'm looking for the papers to come out. I'm a dirty player and this and that. I'm looking for it to come out this week, so. And I'm looking for, I know it's going to be a little bit more action, after the plays than usual, so I'm all prepared for it.
You're the team that knocked Dave Dickinson out of the game, or out of action for a while. Do you expect anything to come out of that? Do you expect them to be holding grudges or being angry?
I don't know. Don't know. Don't really care, to be honest with you. We got a football game to play. They're going to play, and our effort's going to be the same, and our guys play clean. We don't have any dirty players on our football team.
Are these the guys you still have to beat to prove that you're a top team in this league? Until you beat BC, you're really just another team?
Yeah, I think that way, but I know we're going to beat them. I think we're going to beat them. Forget that. I know we're going to beat them.
And a big thank you to Global TV's Bob Krawchuk for helping us out with those interviews this week. Don't forget Casino Regina's Stay and Play Labor Day weekend. Riders and Bombers, go to casinoregina.com for all the details. Thanks for watching Turf TV for Casino Regina. We'll see you after the BC game. Have a good week, Rider fans.